Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IAS Academy. Imagine a new Silk Route, but not on land, a corridor of oceans and seas, where Mumbai shakes hand with Athens and the Suez Canal becomes the most important, or you can say the beating heart of a new world order. So what if I told you that the three ancient civilizations here, that is India, Greece as well as Egypt, they are quietly laying the foundation of 21st century, which is a game changer that could rewrite the map of trade, security as well as energy. And it is going to flow between Asia, Africa and Europe. While the world is busy looking at the Indo-Pacific, and slowly and slowly a new front is opening, that is the Indo-Mediterranean region. And what is this secret corridor? ये किस secret corridor की बात हो रही है? So what is this secret corridor and why is it so critical now, and how it could shift the balance of power from the Red Sea to the heart of Europe? So today we are going to decode the untold story behind this emerging triangle of power. So first we need to understand what is the context of the news here. Now, what is the idea? The idea is here is, as you can see, India, Egypt, Greece, they can join hands to create a new regional network which is called as Indo-Mediterranean region. Ji haan. Now, this network, this would connect the Indian Ocean region, as you can see here, this would connect the Indian Ocean region to Mediterranean Sea. That means this is going to link Asia, Africa as well as Europe. Now what is the goal here? So as you can see here, the map. So what is the goal? The goal is not just be areas where big powers like US or China they compete, but become active players shaping the future. This is the goal. Now, why is this region becoming very important? Why Indo-Mediterranean region becoming important? So first of all, as you can see here, this is Indian Ocean region, as well as this is, so as you can see here, in Europe, Mediterranean Sea. Now, why is this Indo-Mediterranean region is becoming important? So let me tell you, it is becoming a new geopolitical as well as economic frontier, unlike the already well developed, है ना, already well developed projects like Indo-Pacific हो गया, like with Quad, ASEAN region and all. Now, what are the things which are going to be involved in this project? So let me tell you that in this project, you'll see it involves the vital routes for energy. This is the region of energy. So vital routes for energy, then trade will be there, and security. Energy, trade and security. And especially the Suez Canal. As you can see here, the Suez Canal. So especially the Suez Canal, as you can see. Okay. And this region is called as Eastern Mediterranean region. So special focus will be on Suez Canal as well as Eastern Mediterranean region. So it acts as a bridge between the Indo-Pacific and Europe region. Okay. Now, why these three countries? कौन सी तीन countries who are going to be involved? India, Egypt and then Greece. These three countries. Now first we are going to talk about India. Now why India? So let me tell you, India is gradually becoming a strong economy as well as tech power. India is also a major power in Indian Ocean region. India has already trade relations with Greece, and with Greece, India is having trade around $2 billion. If you see, so with Greece, India is having trade with around $2 billion. Now this $2 billion was there in 2022 to 23. इतनी ट्रेड थी कब? 2022 to 23 में. Okay. Now so India and Greece, if you see India and Greece, they are actually aiming for $8 billion of trade, $8 billion of trade by 2030. And there are various initiatives, various maritime initiatives which are started by India, like Sagar. Sagar means security and growth for all in the region. Security and growth for all in the region. Now with respect to defense, अगर हम डिफेंस की बात करें बिटवीन इंडिया एंड ग्रीस, सो fourth largest military spender. India is the fourth largest military spender. ये याद रखिएगा. And India's defense market is around $11 billion. India's defense market is around $11 billion की defense market है, which allows 100% FDI in shipping. Okay. Now let's talk about Greece. Greece is important. Why? Because Greece is having important location in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. As you can see here, this is the map of Greece. Clear? Now, second important thing, Greece is also a member of European Union. Member of EU. That is also very important. Third important thing, as you can see in this map itself, that major maritime experience, okay, like for example shipping as well as port. और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रीजन कौन सा है? पिरेयस, है ना, पायरियस कुछ इसको बोला जाता है. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्ट हियर. क्लियर? Then next important country is Egypt. Now why Egypt is important? Because Egypt, first of all, it controls the Suez Canal, है ना, it controls the Suez Canal. Suez Canal is considered as a lifeline which is actually connecting the Indian Ocean with Europe. So it is actually a lifeline which actually connects the Indian Ocean with Europe. Now Egypt is also having the strong influence in Africa region, because Egypt is a gateway to enter into the Africa, as well as Egypt is also having strong influence in the Arab region, as you can see here. Clear? And Egypt is actually emerging as LNG hub. तो ये एक emerging LNG hub है. Clear? Now the main important thing here is, why would this partnership important, or what you can say, what are the benefits will be there in this partnership, that is partnership between India, Egypt and Greece. So let's try to understand. First important thing is, it is going to strengthen the security. Now how it is going to strengthen the security? So let me tell you that through joint naval patrols as well as exercises, now the countries, they are going to share the intelligence, okay, for maritime security in Red Sea as well as Mediterranean Sea. Then India and Greece defense cooperation agreement, which was signed in 2024. India and Greece, they have already signed defense cooperation in 2024. Apart from this, if we talk about Egypt and Greece, Egypt as well as Greece, they already hold Medusa. They already hold Medusa exercise with Cyprus. इन्होंने already exercise, है ना, they, Egypt and Greece, they already hold exercise with Cyprus called as Medusa. Okay. Then second important thing that this partnership है ना, it is going to boost trade. अब ये पार्टनरशिप कैसे ट्रेड को बूस्ट करेगी? Now let me change the color of the pen. Now just try to understand Suez Canal region. Now how it is going to boost trade? So first of all, Suez Canal. Now the Suez Canal, this is considered as key for India Europe trade. India Europe trade. Second important thing is Greece. Now why Greece is important? Because this can act as European gateway. This is the European gateway, है ना, through Piraeus port. Then another important thing, if we combine this project, India's Middle East Europe corridor, है ना, so if we combine India's Middle East Europe corridor with Egyptian as well as Greek infrastructure, it is going to boost trade and commerce. Third important thing, it is going to promote energy cooperation. Now how energy cooperation? If you see Egypt, Egypt is actually the LNG hub. Egypt क्या है? LNG hub है. Now when you see Greece, Greece is actually, Greece is important with respect to gas pipelines. Gas pipelines to Europe. Okay. So these countries, now these countries, they can work together on hydrogen, है ना, they can work together on hydrogen as well as solar energy and LNG. Okay, these things, hydrogen, solar energy as well as LNG, to support Europe's clean energy plans. Okay, then next important thing, the cultural relations. Now cultural relations are very important. Now why cultural relations? India, Egypt and Greece, all these were ancient civilization. Egyptian civilization, Nile river, Indus Valley civilization, Indus river, Greek civilization, Hellenistic civilization इसको कहा जाता है. So these three countries, they have ancient links between Nile, Indus as well as Hellenistic worlds. Now if these countries, they are going to come together, it can also renew the cultural exchanges to support people to people bonds. Now last but not least, that is balance China's influence, another important factor. Now why? China has invested heavily in Greece Piraeus port as well as in Egypt with respect to infrastructure. Through which project? Through Belt and Road Initiative project. Now partnership with India is going to help Greece as well as Egypt to diversify and avoid over dependence on China. Now why these things are happening right now? Because let me tell you, because global supply chains, अगर हम देखें, global supply chains are shifting, renewable energy transition is accelerating. That is why India wants to expand its strategic reach towards the west, and by 2030 India might become the third largest global economy. That is the goal of India. Now what is the bigger picture here? So the bigger picture, as you can see here, you can see this map. The bigger picture here is this Mumbai. Now as you can see, this Mumbai as well as in Egypt important city Alexandria, and in Greece Athens. So this Mumbai, Alexandria and Athens corridor, it could become a stabilizing factor in the turbulating world. Second, it is going to boost multipolarity. That means no single dominant power will be there. And third important thing, it can be a new model of regional cooperation across the oceans as well as continents. So these things are very important with respect to this corridor. So overall, we can say that this news, or you can say this event in geopolitics, So this is not just about the three countries that signing trade deals or patrolling the seas. This is about rewriting the DNA of connectivity between the continents. That is the Mumbai, Alexandria, as well as Athens corridor. Okay, it could become a bridge between the east as well as west. That means between the old civilizations and new opportunities today, between the oil tankers as well as green hydrogen pipelines. So overall, in a world which is trapped between the US-China rivalry and the fragile supply chains, India, Greece and Egypt may well become the, you can say, the architects of a more multipolar as well as more stable future. But the question here is, will this Indo-Mediterranean vision remain a map on paper, or will it become a new artery through which the 21st century flows? So the world is watching, and now so are you. So comment your thoughts, that what do you think about this vision as well as this corridor? How it is going to be the biggest project or biggest, you can say, global event with respect to regional cooperation across the continents as well as oceans. So subscribe our channel Legacy IAS Academy for more such kind of videos. Thank you so much.